Hello everybody, I'm just about ready to get started. So we're back with a bonus stream, on top of the normal bonus stream. I wasn't feeling the best, so I'm like, listen, I'd rather be home. Why don't we just play some PSO instead of doing the normal thing I do on Sunday nights? But here we are. I'm not sure who's around, but we'll be starting in just a few minutes. We got a good group, we might do some TTF. I think I saw Dango maybe in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna check my other banks while we wait. And then from there, I don't know. We'll see where things go. I'm up into whatever. I mostly just want to get some component parts out of the component character while I'm here. Figure there's a pretty high chance I'll be upgrading the HuMar. I see Retract in the lobby. Oops. See, that was habit. I did ultimate by accident. One, two, four. I was gonna say, I'm sure Hellcleave would just love seeing all the paints. I can never escape them, Hellcleave. Every year, I give them away to people, including Hellcleave. Yet I still end up with so many paints. But anyway, at some point I need to do something. I technically almost have enough parasitic gene flows for every HuCast, but I don't mind doing some of the hunts there later. I'll get them off you sooner or later. Yeah, so it's like I've been picking up some items here and there. So if there's anything in there people were interested in, I know some people are looking for like Bringer's right arm for forces, for example. I don't see anything else I'm looking for on this character. How many PDs do I have floating? 18. I want to see if I have any loose PDs on another character. I might do Retract's offer for the 50 hit Visca. Might as well as play with it with a 13. That was my thought process. Yeah, I'm thinking people, if they want to do some TTF, we'll just get started in a minute. I'm just moving some items around. I'll just collapse near Retract. Hellcleave watching. And I'll switch into the HuMar. I guess maybe I did properly put away my PDs for once. Usually, for a long time, if you go back in the other videos when I swap into these characters, I had like infinite PDs on them, but I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I was talking about Hellcleave earlier. I'm like, I end up with so many event eggs, Hellcleave. I don't know what to do with some of them. I'm just like one of like 3 million characters that has them. I don't see anything else in here that I wanted. Okay. I was looking to see if they did it. So what I can do... Telling them might be the best option if not lucky. I don't think I've ever gotten anything good from them. Chat can try to fact check me if they want. I very rarely mass egg gamble. I've done a couple of the mid gambles, and then people were saying, oh, do the early ones for early value. And we had a discussion, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago at this point. So I'm gonna undo a Photon Horde quickly for trading. That way I can pay Retract. I almost had 30 PDs. I was pretty close. But I think if this character wasn't holding any spares, I'm just gonna undo one of the hordes I made the other day. Not a big deal. So I'm gonna leave him with like a ton of photon drops for later. Because usually he's the character I have when I do stuff like this. 30 in the bank. HuMar time. I did think about that. That was not the right character bank. If I builds up higher turn after you get lucky overall and you sell a max stealth suit. Like, I've gotten stuff from the 5s. I don't think I've got anything from the more expensive one. Because I know there's 3 tiers, and I've gotten some from the mid, but they weren't, like, exciting. I'll put it that way. They were very... It wasn't, like, the consolation prize, but it was not one I was interested in. It's like 30 hit Vice or something. I was like, You know what I mean? I'm like, Yeah, let's see if hopefully we made a game. Nope. I was gonna say, I don't want to make with yellow ID. Whoever wants to host can host. I'll be switching out the Lieutenant Mantle for the 13, because I should be able to wear the 13. No worries, I'll cleave. I'm gonna pull over dead in the meantime. Yeah, we'll be doing a TTF. HuMar pink anyways. Yeah, I wasn't sure which one you had. I'll go Kerplunk. Let's let it give other people, if they want to hop in, time to join. Go ahead and start withdrawing some items. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 13 NPD that I need to acquire, so 30. Welcome in Parameter. Dumbfounded silence, apparently. That feeling went out of space. I'll do this for a retract. Just gonna leave that there. Although I need to put something away. Now I can equip the 13. Again, if he doesn't have like perfectly maxed gear, it's not gonna break my heart, to be real with you. It's one of those ones where I just want the utility. When I get really bored and we play like Infinite Episode 4, I will go for a better statted item. Grind the DOB. Yeah, so I have one that has 20 native, 30 hit. Yeah, we'll do 50. Then for the trade. This one away for now. I could put his Lieutenant Mantle. I like the high with the gun. Feels like I'm almost being threatened. I come bearing gun. You will welcome me into your team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There we go, I can math. And it makes sense, so people can figure out who you're playing. Not a bad idea. Do I want to do that with all my characters when there's no easy way to transfer emotes? No. Like, no thank you, but I like the sentiment. It makes sense when you're playing just a couple characters. But when you're playing almost every single character bank slot at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I like PSO. I don't know if I like PSO that much. I say, whoever you want to bring Hellcleave, let me know. I forgot I had this. I do have a 40% machine red saber. I don't remember when I picked this up. I think somebody helped me get this. Because I think for the longest time I didn't have one. So I might upgrade my other phony roll later. I was looking through my inventory the other day and I was like, oh. Right now, just like, oh, that's a bit more than the 25% that I was using. And I kind of want every drop of ATP on phony roll. That way, if he really just needs to hold a weapon for stun locking, it's definitely better than most options. Order inventory out a little bit here. You know what? I am a big fool because I think I was on my other character bank and I did not see if I put a Girasol in my main bank. And I know I have them. I'm dumb. It was right there. Oh well. I was gonna use Girasol because I was thinking if I wanted to do big swingy sword, but maybe we'll just do incremental upgrades every time I play the HuMar. I'll fix them just a little bit at a time. So I was thinking if I wanted to use Parasitic Gene Flow, but like, do a couple without. I don't have a spare vice for him, so it would have to be a Girasol to drain my HP. Wow, that is already a big difference on my ability to land combos. I can already heavy special them. Kinda wild. Nice photon draw. I guess I could have taken the TP. Yeah, I'm looking for high-end calibers, kind of like everybody in the endgame. So at some point, I'm going to end up playing so many RT runs that I genuinely will probably just get another 50 caliber at this point. The Tekken 7 music agreed. Yeah, I slightly adjusted my accuracy recommendations to be a bit lower, so I could get an idea of like when I'm about 75%, because I think I had it literally at 75, but I moved it down to like 72, just so I could get an idea of like how far off I am from combos. Instantly dead. Love to see it. Let's see, can I figure out where to walk? Is this correct? No, over too far. I tried. I'm gonna whip the first hit on purpose just so I could do heavy special and kill them. Oh, if I didn't get hit there, that would have been a nasty combo. Unfortunate. At least what I was gonna say, it said I was targeting, but I clearly wasn't targeting. I feel like the game lied to me there. I forgot these dropped God Arm. Not that I want it. Funny, kind of funny. That works. That's how you can tell how little I use his spells. That I straight up have Ryuker as his top spell. Just that amuses me to no end. You have no idea. Like, this is where you can tell I didn't care. I'm like, listen, if you look at any other force's top spell, it's not Ryuker. It's really not. This character, I'm like, listen, he's only casting spells for one reason. Let's be honest. You can see with the 30 hit, I'm able to do normal heavy special consistently. It's gonna land every single one of those hits. Sadly, no Holy Ray. The extra accuracy alone is already kind of nice, but combine that with 13, and it's like, so much better. It's like night and day. Yeah, sadly we're playing on green ID, so no super rares here. Rip green ID getting nerfed for TTF. Also for me, I can't tell if the music just is not going to my headset or if it just paused. Chat will let me know in a second though. Because I have two audio channels. For me, I can hear the PSO, but I no longer hear the music. Oh, I can faintly hear it. There we go. I think there's something wrong with the song, honestly. I heard, like, just hints when I stopped hearing PSO sounds. Or Hellcleave. We believe in you, Hellcleave. Okay, I mean, normal heavy's killing now pretty consistently. Or normal heavy, if I don't crit. Still pretty good. Uh-oh, we had a change of fortune. What, pray tell, is the new forecast? Hunters humans? Oh no. The time of the HuMar is upon us. HuMar actually best in slot, what happened? This feels like blasphemy. I was gonna say, I'm not high enough level to do the V801 strat. My slots are so tied up right now. Unless I feel like swapping out one of my units mid-battle. Looks like HuMar is back in the menu, boys. Welcome remote. There we go. Hellcleave's got it. And if he doesn't, we just plain PSO jank. It's called the option select. We're like, wow, Hellcleave did it through PSO jank. Or, oh, it's just PSO jank. Win-win. Okay, so this should be significant. Oh, I was not facing the right way, interestingly. And that is a dead boss. Wow, that's crazy. Hellcleave could do no wrong, exactly. Hello, Burning Bullet. Oh, forgot to hit confirm. I'm like, why am I not moving? Like, oh, right. I can't. That was kind of fun to do when they're frozen. I like that. It's cute. Oh, see, my damage is just like a little too low. That's how I know if I get like 10 levels, that won't happen again. Once I get to 1300, the better off I'm gonna be. Huh? Where is the egg? Oh, it's in the other room. Yeah, if they get debuffed, it's just over for them outright. I'm like, I can't not go for that. Oh, hello, Mr. Extendy Hands. Ooh, I'm out of there. Welcome, Techium. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I thought he was not going to swing at me. I was slightly too close. So sad. What is that username? Needless to say, we're going to be banning them. That was something else. Sorry about that. Like how it tells me, like, likely ban evader. And I'm like, yes. Don't let them through. Okay, we'll switch to red handgun so I can pop the spinners. Hopefully everybody's doing well in the chat. Hopefully. I mean, I guess that works. You know what? This lets me reposition. We'll call that calculated. I feel like right here. What do you think, Jack? Good position? Oh, I remember. I just remembered. Wait, he's not using red ring. I'm not hitting that heavy on that second attack. Never mind. Rip red ring. One day, chat. One day he'll have red ring. That'll be the day that I am basically done with the game. When he gets his red ring, it's all over. I think I'll live this. Oh, I got knocked down. That's unfortunate. Come on, give us a better attack. Man, come on. Oh, right. I remembered I didn't do that last session. Should switch the Soul Atomizer button. I thought I used Soul Atomizer there, and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't. Take it to the face. Rough. There we go. was gonna say, no way. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna banner and get it on this character. No way. This character did not earn it yet. He's not been in the grind. I mean, he did a few TTF, but no. He needs more grind time. Do I even have a spare workflow on my thing? I feel like one's on my HuCassil and one's on my HuCast, you know, where they belong. But I'm just curious about the other things. Twin Blades. No. I was just curious. I was gonna say, unironically, I'm kind of liking the red handgun on falls, even on final phase. 'Cause I'm not landing those charge shots at this point on this character. Maybe like post red ring, it'll be consistent. But if I'm not able to actually hit the special attack, I would much rather use red handgun for the raw ATP as well as the dark percentage I have on it. I was gonna say, what I do Hulkleave? Oh, hopefully pink. Rip. You had mentioned earlier, but I wasn't sure if that was before the character swap. Yeah, our loadout is decent. Curiosity, if I remove Heavenly Arms, how far am I from max? Ooh, 21. Other level my red HuCassil. She's kind of fun. I forget which episode 4 quest we used to run that's an RBR. But I do like it when it comes up. It's a lot of surface running, and I want to say it's probably one of the war limits. It could be... It's not 1. It could be 2. Yeah, I was going to say 2 or 3. I like that a lot with hunters. I also like the other one where you normally do Pyrogoron resets, underground. That's also an RBR. That one I also actually like to do with HuCassil versus like a force. Just because there's like not enough enemies, I feel, for me to stack most of the time. And I would just rather have traps. Spin in circles. Classic HuMar way. See, that's where I'm like, ugh. It just had like a little more oomph to it. It is great hit percentage, but it's all the wrong attributes. For Forest, anyway. I say any red handgun upgrades? I wouldn't mind those. Did I leave him with exactly 1 HP? I'm actually impressed. Right, chat? Like, I'm actually genuinely impressed. Oh, baited with that telepipe. I mean, chat, how often do you combo with weapons and you leave them exactly at 1? Almost never, right? Hex, it's like, yeah, that can happen. I took your own tele back? Oof. I was honestly more shocked that that just didn't kill. It's like, what am I? Off by literally 1. Painful. Hey, that's what level ups are for. It's not like I'm near max ATP. It'll get better the closer I get to 1300. Then that stuff will stop happening. Now I'm getting closer to my HuCassil ATP. 100 hit SMR5 incoming? Oh no. Ooh, none of us got the damage bug. Yeah, whatever. I feel where the exit is. I feel like I missed it again. Oh, I was so close. Oh, come on. That was, come on, chat. You gotta give that to me. I was so close. Oh my gosh. Highway robbery. Like 1 step again from it. What tomfoolery. See, I'm usually on the wrong side. From where I was standing, I was super far away. Normally, I'm like on the right of dragon, so my input is very different. I was kind of going right and a bit down because I knew the camera would mess up. And that put me where I was. It wasn't just hold right, I'll put it that way. Did I just swing at a trap? I'm not sure what happened there. Ooh, event egg. I'll take that. Yeah, going back to Tekium's other comment though, XP in this game is very, very, very heavily backloaded. I believe the infamous figure being thrown around was like level 180 to 200 is 50% of the journey. I don't know if that's accurate, I haven't actually done the math, I just know that that likes to be thrown around. GX Gal. 182 is halfway? Yeah. Did I not get back in? That blows, actually. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew. I like to hold down right here, because normally it puts me roughly center in the map, so on the off chance this is Holy Ray, I can grab it. Otherwise, I'm pretty close to the exit. Like, close enough. The Worm Boss usually is something worth grabbing, so I don't like going straight to the ward. I was gonna say, what am I witnessing there? Oh, it's Galwind. Versus, I was lucky enough to get the bulk of my HuCast Layers there from the anniversary event. XP boost went crazy. Don't blame me there. Hunters are interesting to level. I can't believe I lived that, to be honest with you. I don't feel like I deserve to live that, but we'll take it. I definitely got punchful at 69 health and didn't die. Because I blocked, of all things, I blocked. Oh, damn, going back to the egg, rip. We respect it, though. You gotta go back. Do what you gotta do. Put down a Ryuka for you on the way back if you want. So if you want to shortcut slightly. Or if you want to wait longer, I'll just let you in. Oh. Oh, he can't even land heavy attack at the start? Man, I'm so used to rangers. Yeah, that guy needs to get out of my way. I don't remember this song in Tekken. This must be added later. Not a big fan of like Screamer Rock. If I wasn't in the middle of TTF, I would have skipped it already. Sounds very goofy to me. Yeah, we're skipping ahead. Yeah, the other one was Leroy's theme. That one I recognize, so I guess somewhere after Leroy's theme on the soundtrack. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever get the same XP boost that we got from basically 5-6 years ago. The infamous like 300+% XP. If you go back to the original power leveling of Force, at least one of them was when we did the anniversary event, before I learned how to do the Force properly. So you could see okay gameplay, but insane stupid boosts. I think at one point, one of their videos might have had the 400% boost. It went wild. Why am I never turned around? Is that a thing? That it just doesn't face you towards the boss sometimes? I'm so used to as the Force, I'm always looking at the boss. I guess that's the thing. Weird. So sad. Also, you guys need to, like, Gafoe Razan the boxes, please. So not popping the boxes like this. They're killing me. I think the anniversary got pretty high, but as I said before, it went like 400%. So I'm talking like 350, it went like 325, 350, 400 kind of nonsense. I deserve that. That works. Feeling when charge arm doesn't do enough damage. I'm so used to the HuMar damage. I gotta unlearn her damage numbers. I'm making decisions like I'm playing HuMar accuracy with HuMar ATP. The problem is my ATP is actually lower than hers at the moment. So sad. I mean, I guess we could kill the Dark Ringers. I guess they do drop Monkey King Bar. I was gonna ignore them, but I'm like, guess I should go back and help. I guess. Maybe. Yeah, I think Anniversary got pretty high. I don't remember if it touched 300 or not. It definitely doubled the normal bonus, right? Because that's where they started rotating through. So I know it was at 200% for sure at one point, but I don't know if they've ever let it go to 300. Ever since that one Anniversary event, it definitely has not gotten as high as back then. It's come close at points. I don't remember if there's like a 250 if you include like RBR and stuff like that, where like technically it goes higher. I know it hasn't really been on par with Halloween event XP boosts for the most part. And then you have to remember, back when they first did the Halloween event stuff, while the anniversary event was up, it was technically possible to stack the XP. I don't remember how much of that was on video. They've since changed it. It doesn't work like that anymore. That was one of the things I checked maybe like 3 years ago. I was like, oh, come on. So you could have had like a 450 plus XP bonus quest. Because for whatever reason, it counted the server bonus and the quest bonus as separate, and they stacked. So you got very, very silly XP totals. Like just actually wild. It's not even in the realm of sanity amounts of XP. So as I said before, I don't remember how much of that was recorded. Since the first year that I played, I don't think I streamed. Since this account predates my Twitch stuff. So a lot of my like journey to 80 stuff is not there, where I play through with the character. Oh, I'm checking my mapping right now. How is that not? Down on the stick is 3. Right, so is Soul Atomizer not my third item? I'm checking. We're doing some mysteries in a moment. When I get smacked, inevitably I'll go check it. Okay. Alright, so it's not on my main menu, which is fine. Because I was holding the alt... Or, yeah, I was holding control. It's probably on the other action panel. Let me see what's going on with it. Because I need to be able to soul animizer as a HuMar so I don't get slowed down. It's important I do that versus quick menu, because quick menu is so much slower than pressing a button and curing yourself. Hello, level up. Now my question is, what did I assign it to? Put moons there. Yeah, okay. That would explain some stuff. Okay, I could put it in a 4 slot. That's probably fine. I'm like, why am I not curing myself? But I have items. Like, oh. That makes sense now. Checks out. Factually checks out. Wow, they're very happy at our kill count. Like, S rank for everybody. Doesn't matter, you died. Who cares? S rank! Yeah, I'm slowly getting up there in ATP again. I was gonna say, chat can fact check me. What is the HuMar's max ATP? Is it like 1350 or something? Like, I remember, I don't think it was 1400, so 1393 I would believe. If you told me like 1400, I wouldn't believe you. 1397, yeah, that I would also believe that number. I know it's more than Hucasil, but I remember going, why isn't this just like 1500? I remember having the conversation with somebody before. Like, why did they just make it just a couple points shy? Welcome, Dango. I know, we're playing HuMar. We're playing him okay. I'm not gonna promise any high-level gameplay, but at least we're kitted out. I mean, the only thing I'm missing is literally Dark Flow and like a Vice, maybe. Otherwise, like 30 hit X-Cow, 50 hit Iska, Yunchang with hit. Not bad. I was gonna say, look at all the gear I have to wear to equal the fraction of a power of the other teammates. It's so true, though. So true. But hey, at least he's playable. Damn, power special doesn't kill? It's crazy. One day, chat. This just tells me that if I want to do this quest again with him, I probably need a Yunchang that unironically has native. I'm just not hitting the damage I need to hit. Critting, once I crit, it kills, but I don't want to rely on crit having to occur to kill. Unlike Qcast, I just want it to kill. No questions asked. No thought process, just win. Oh, there's only one target left. Already cleaned them up. I still find it funny that my top tech on the quick menu is Ryuker. It's so true, though. It's like, what else do you quick menu as the tech for hunters? Because it's like, I'm always going to have Resta and anti-assign, so like, why would I ever quick menu those? I guess eventually I'll put Gazan there. Eventually. Other than that, I can't think of anything else I really want to use. Like, if I'm doing episode 4, I'll have Gafoe assigned. I definitely don't want to quick menu a Gafoe. Not looking to Gafoe sack. Like, you're out of your mind. That's not happening. Alright, let's see what happens if I just hold right with no adjustments from where I was standing. Where do I end up? Not too far off. Yeah, okay. So it is like right and a little down. That's what I was thinking. I do have to flick down a couple times to adjust it. But I guess I can wait to adjust until the end. I said before, once he gets red ring, this is also going to fix a lot of his very minor issues. Because he could already do the combo kill he needs to do on dragons, so there's certain enemies where I don't need it. It's kind of nice. I like to stand in my own telepipe. Nice, I got invincibility. At some point I might let chat redesign the character, but as I said before, I actually just really don't like the HuMar items. I don't know what it is about it. It's like the colors I'm not a fan of. Even the faces, I'm just kind of like, I just went for the most generic, honestly. And like, I know some people like to make fun of the look of the RACast, but I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the RACast armor over HuMar. Nothing more there. Again, I'm surprised that didn't kill me. But I think from that standpoint, we'll take a look again. I definitely need a new name for the character. Like, listen, I just put a placeholder name. I just never updated it. Bonk. I don't mind if he becomes reborn at level 180 or whatever. Ooh, I got bonked. I deserve that. I was getting too greedy. Yeah, I'm just curious. When people pick HuMar, I'm definitely curious what colors they prefer, or if they just go random. I'm not a fan of like bright oranges or like the light blues. Like, I like blue, but I don't like light blue. There's just a lot of the colors I'm just kind of like, they're not me. I wouldn't even mind the colors I see on the Sinnoh blues, honestly. Green one I picked is the only one I like. Yeah, I'm not a big green person either. It's just kind of brutal. You'll see me pick blue, red, purple, black. I don't mind yellow as an accent, but I don't want it as like a primary. I was trying to look up the alternate colors for HuMar. Oops. I guess 2-9 with the blue and white is okay. I don't usually go for white as my color combos. I'm gonna face towards the arena. First female design. Hmm. I don't really remember the female designs as much. I know HuMar, she has some very questionable outfits. And I feel like she's dressed up like a Lady of the Night on half of them, and I don't understand why. Or like the hardcore military theme of RACast stuff. I love that I was facing the wrong way again. That's cute. But at the same time, it's like, then you gotta think of like, I'm not a big fan of the photo roll designs either. I guess I'm the most okay with HuMar? Question mark? I don't remember a ton of the RACast outfits either. HuMar, see, the thing when I play robots is I like to make them, I don't know what it is when I choose it, but more often than not, if I'm let like full control over what I choose, I will make the robot look human, so it looks more like an android than like just a straight up robot, if that makes sense. So you'll see a lot of my past characters have human faces and not like the weird helmet faces of like the RACast, for example. I'll let team deal with that. I believe in you. So it's like, I don't even remember what half of the HuMar options are, because I was like, oh, this is the human one. Select. That's what I went with. Yeah, like, I don't like having the RACast as like this big bulky robot. It's very much not how I design my characters. Did I really get comboed before I could kill him? That's sad. That is so sad. That miss, though. Oh, that miss. Only didn't miss. One day. Red ring will help. As will freeze traps. Goodbye. So yeah, so if you look back at all my characters, it really is true though. I will only pick like a couple of heads on most of those characters. Like even my dark outfit, RACast has the human face. Speaking of which, I haven't played her in eternity. I should probably play her again. She's a Viridian ID. I think I just called her Viridia. Again, another placeholder name that I just never felt like changing. One could probably guess how I came to that name in terms of placeholders, as she constantly does TTF and RT. So if we end up doing more RT later, I'll probably play her. I haven't played her in an eternity. I don't mind doing some Viridian ID runs. I'm definitely curious about the performance in the Falls fight of like Holy Ray versus Red Handgun. Like obviously I'm gonna get to a point where I don't need like Red Handgun for the damage to kill spinners, I would assume, at some point. Because I know HuCast does that all the time. He can kill it with charge ray gun. He doesn't care. There we go. Thank you, Soul Atomizer. Roblox stole RACast design? Oh no. I have to take your word for it though. I honestly could not tell you what Roblox looks like. 2, 3. Oh. I'll play it Falls to end in front of me. Thank you, Falls. Very polite. I like the game really wants you to know the boss's name. So, like, every single one of those rings is like, Dark Falls, Dark Falls, Dark Falls, Dark Falls, like 4 different times over. They're like, you'll catch on to one of these being the name of the boss. You'll figure it out. Oh, PSO. How's this? I'm willing to do 2 more. And then we'll switch quests. Uniworld and Fonui are tied worse for me. See, that's what I was kind of thinking, because I remember going through the Uniworld outfits, and she took me a while to make a character where I was like, man, I just don't like them. And I would bleed Faux New World because I generally don't like the Newman outfits. So that checks for me. I think I would probably lean Faux Marl for most outfits I would probably play. But the other ones I'm like, no, not even close. Even Raw Marl is kind of low on that list for me. I'm not into like the whole camo design stuff. That's a lot of her outfits. Like, do you want to put face paint on your character? And I'm like, no. Not really. Like, oh yes, that face paint when I'm wearing like purple armor. I'll blend in with wherever I'm going, I guess. Maybe I'll blend into the lobby, who knows. Not a fan of the weird pyramid shoes. Yeah, the Newmans wear some goofy shoes. Space Clowns is very accurate. Out of all the canon designs. See, that's a trick question because that would involve me recalling what the characters look like without looking at the upper right corner of the screen. I'm gonna be real with you. The only characters I remember are Ash and Kirik because they're in the most quests. I could not tell you a single design beyond that. I mean, I guess maybe the principal. Well, they interrupted me farming some boxes. How dare they? Fomo and Rocket Seal definitely got the better ends of the design stick. I would agree. I feel like for those characters, it didn't take me as long to make a character, where Uniworld was probably the longest. At least with Faux New World, there were at least a couple outfits I kind of liked. If I was going off like a cleric theme with her. I have one with like the white and the little ribbon. That one I like actually like. But a few of the other ones, I'm like, ugh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I could make 8 different Uniworlds. To be honest with you, that sounds like a big struggle to me. I'd be like, I don't think I could do that. You could maybe make one more one that I would play as. After that, it would just be really sad. And it's like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Ash's design. I guess I like the standard Ramar. Although standard Fomar is, I guess, okay. I mean, Kirik's a classic. It's a pretty safe choice to just say Kirik. Yeah, it's like, honestly, I don't remember most of the designs. They fade out of my mind. It doesn't help I never beat Episode 2 story mode. Maybe one day we will go beat Episode 2 story mode. I bailed out on one of the time challenge ones. As I was doing the story on Ultimate, and I'm like, man, I just don't know where to go. I don't know where the clock extenders are, and I just ran out of time. And I'm like, wow, this feels really sad that I'm like a level like 160 ranger. I just can't clear this quest. Oh, like, wait, I could kill Ogaflow, but I can't complete Temple. Okay, cool. I guess this is my life now. Temple OP, apparently. Temple better than me, confirmed. Oh man, when they get Zalord, it smelt. For the team. Little telepipe down. Charge Vulcans out. Normal, normal, special, goodbye. So nice. My shortcuts wasn't doing something it was supposed to. Using my items, it should have opened my menu. So double check that in a second. Oh, I see what happened. Fix down on the map real quick and good. It's like wait a minute. That's supposed to be my spell menu. I know I didn't forget the command. How are things going, Dango? If you've been playing a little bit of the event, you've been getting good stuff. Solver Track getting more Gazans apparently, doing Endless Nightmare 4. He's gonna get enough for one for every character bank at this point. Never enough level 30s. Oh wow, I actually caught up to the team. Ooh. Oh, I almost helped. I got skill diffed. I mean, at least Kazan, you could maybe get some PDs for it. Oh, I was asking what you were up to, Dango. Hopefully if you've been playing the event, you've been having a good time. If you want to hop in at some point, let us know. Oops. I leaned on the controller. That was player error. Yeah, it's like kind of like Rifoe, Gafoe, Rabarda, Gazand. I was like, yeah, can't go wrong with those. This crafting in 14, I'll hop in if someone drops. Good to know. Hopefully Final Fantasy 14 has been treating you well, Dango. I was still laughing because I was commenting on Dango's icon a while back. His character really does look like Xiahou Duan from Dynasty Warriors. It was really throwing me off. I was like, is this some kind of, like, is this from, like, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms version of Xiahou Duan? No, it's just me. I was like, oh. You got me, Dango. It's too wild. Did I ever post my character? I think you had it as your profile at one point on Discord. I don't know if I've ever seen your full character image before. You can post it in general if you want. All I know is I got baited because I was like, I'm like, it looks like this. It really, honestly looked like the Dynasty Warriors general. Just not a bad thing. I was like, that was one of the characters I played in Dynasty Warriors 3. Oh, baited again. It's funny because I was facing the right way in the cutscene and it flipped me. That was so mean. I got baited, chat. Game too good. Oh, sorry to hear group drama has been bringing it down. That's always unfortunate. I don't know if it works, but you can try taunting. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I have never so consistently been faced the wrong way. Like, go watch when I've been playing earlier as the Force. I think it happened once to me that I recall. But it's like every time now. I'm just getting baited. Like, I have no idea where I'm facing at any given moment. It's funny to me, though. Well, I love my Vulcan shots coming from downtown to go murder that guy. Thank you, Charge Vulcan. Also, that's so sad he walked out of my shot. That works. Oh, I realized people already started this room. Oops. I've been here earlier. I was thinking, there's not a lot of people in the other room, and I was like, oh. Slowly pieced it together. Sometimes my situational awareness is a little lacking. Needs improvement on the report card. Keep forgetting this isn't red. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I mean, this is probably the most levels... This is probably the most levels I've done with the HuMar in a long time. I'm just happy to play him at this point and actually feel like I'm contributing versus just being like a dead weight. Which is what he felt like for me, honestly, especially as I got into like low 80 or 80 to like low 100s. I was like, man, this character just can't combo kill, can't hit, can't use Holy Ray. Still can't use Holy Ray, but I'm getting a little better at least. Oh, that's hilarious. That knocks me down still. Now he's got enough HP to survive falls. Zombie Bracer resists are pretty good. Obviously, the ATP boost from it's pretty good. It's not quite like Ranger Wall or S parts, but it'll do. But it is a shame about the group drama, though, for Dango. I know how that is, unfortunately. I know a lot of early stuff I used to play I don't play anymore due to those kinds of experiences. Or like a very awkward moment, not that not that long ago, maybe a month ago. The Pathfinder. I'm trying to get motivated to play again after some issues. Be rough. Soul stole me just as you died? You jerk. I should probably rest though, because I'm in kill range. Or flick an item, maybe. Maybe I'll flick an item. was gonna say, I was gonna keep walking until I saw my health total go up. I didn't trust my menuing. Because I forgot which one I put Trimate to. Oh. Unfortunate. That side, really? There we go. Fireball. Fireball. Yeah, damn. It was full screen for me. I couldn't do that much damage. Also, my good friends, except for one, and one of my friends was a 20-year-long relationship. Ooh. Damn, that really sucks. I don't know if I've experienced that or had people that were close to me that experienced that before. Sounds rough. Is it like a toxic group relationship, or... I've seen stuff where people get salty and like I remember a lot of people getting salty in games like Diablo 2 for many different reasons, like loot stealing and PvPing and all sorts of stuff. But 14, I'm not as familiar with the dynamic there. What kind of drama would be there? I don't know if it's guild related or whatever. Buy some items. I'm listening to this. I'm like, is this still Tekken? Oh, it's the online, the now checking. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't remember this in the game itself, and I'm like, oh, online stuff. That makes sense. I didn't play a lot of online. Ooh, sorry to hear, Dango. Well, you're welcome here, Dango. We miss your HuMar, Dango. Get rid of these. We're always happy to level up Dangotron. Okay, so one more. Then I'm all TTF'd out for like a few hours at least. Yeah, see like that combination of purple and fuchsia? I like that combo for Romoral. Talking about colors earlier. I did one where it was kind of green hair and that. And as I said before, Dango, if there's something you want to hunt, all you gotta do is just let us know. Whatever it is you want to hunt. We can spend like easily hour, 2 hours, 3 hours during our sessions for it. Get rid of these. I just figure most people probably want red ring. It's a safe choice. It's usually it's like more often than not somebody wants the red ring, so it's easy just to say TTF, get some people in. Oh, okay, so you weren't joking the other day about the Heavenly Arms. I do remember you picking that up actually. That's good. Because I remember you typed, I think, specifically, It Begins, and we were in the Endless Episode 1. I think we picked it up. Or not Endless, Maximum Attack, random. With the pick-up paths. Please. Kill you. The H-Armon is real. It's so real. Almost went to the wrong warp. I had to cross-check myself. I'm like, no. It's definitely red warp was the correct warp. Yeah, as I said before, I think we got most people a Parasitic Gene Flow that plays on stream. Max ATA on the HuCast. I was gonna say, one day, Chad, my goal, next time we play like Halloween Cookie or Anniversary Event, I want one limiter. Not like 5. I mean, 5 would be ideal, but just one limiter, so I can finally stop swapping that limiter between different characters. Just keep an adept on everybody. Still need. Oh, you still need to hunt PGF? Oh, we gotta fix that. That's easy. I'm like, listen. my level 180 or 190 RACast is gonna walk up and body Ogaflow for you. I won't mind that at all. See, I used to do a lot of Endless Episode 1, and then I just found such joy in bringing a RACast into RT, and I was like, wow, this character is so good at RT. It's like outrageously good. Just like, oh. It's like, what do you want to use on like 3/4 of the boss, Cannon Rouge? What can you do to cheese the health total of Ogaflow Phase 1, Heaven Striker? Like, damn. You also changed the Hunu roll to a while back for it. I could see that. Yeah, limiter I have notoriously terrible luck. I was gonna say, to this day, I have not removed the post, so it should still be there on Ephinea. You will see me asking, one of my first ever posts was asking if the rare drop rate was broken. Because I could not believe how bad the drop rate was. I genuinely thought that the item drop was disabled. Or, not for that specifically, but as part of that, it was, I was doing Viridian hunts or Adept with LNK, and I killed 35 Pazuzu, I think, when I asked that question. Hello, Ground Laser. And I did not receive a single LNK. It was so sad. Did we already kill the other monster? Okay, we did. I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm like, Panarms is shooting at me, so I'm like, no, somebody must have died already. See, that was called context clues. I'm like, I don't normally see Panarms shooting at me in this room. Because, you know, Panarms laser, where does it come from? Who knows? It just said it's in a magical space that will target you. Don't worry about it. See that, chat? I was showing off content where its laser was spawning in the room with me and shooting at me. That was kind of nonsense. Oh, Panarms, your laser's so broken. Nice, picked up the money. It almost hit me. That's why I moved. Because I'm like, I know it will hit me. Because I'm not going to trust that it's not going to damage me. I know better. I'm like, PSO is like, if it's in the same room as you, it doesn't matter where the enemy is. Or where they attacked from. It's coming for you. I trust not the walls in this game, or the doors, or the hallways. Or the walls. Oh, I should have said more to the side. Player error. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of those, because I used to do, basically endless Christmas Fiasco 4s on Viridian. I used to grind them, so if you're wondering why my Viridian Phonumen is my most level character, I would do that the entire event before I streamed, and I went up like 50 levels just doing that quest. And I don't mean like 100 to 150. It was like from 120 to 170 were those levels. And it was just that quest over and over and over and over. It's solo, by the way. I did not play multiplayer for the most part at that point. The first year that I played, I don't think I did any multiplayer. No, I don't think I did multiplayer until well after I was like well established. Like, I didn't get carried the first time I played. I don't think I played multiplayer until I put over, like, 150 hours in the game. Because I had, like, 2 characters that were, like, ultimate ready. 2.5, maybe, before I decided to try multiplayer. Let alone, like, stream or do anything else. So by the time I started streaming, you'll see, like, almost all of my first character bank is fully leveled. Like, you'll see 2 characters that are, both the RAMAR and RAMARL are, like, ultimate ready. You'll see at least 2 of my forces are ultimate ready, because that's about what I started doing. Switching over to doing some multiplayer. But even then, I still don't really do a lot of multiplayer off stream. So for the longest period of time, I just played the game solo. So I never learned any strats for a while. It's just I would occasionally improve, sometimes by accident. And then, like, the past few years or so, it's just been slowly just picking one or two things and just seeing if I could do better with it. Sometimes it's just gearing up we're gearing up the hunter a little better than when I last played him. Or, like, taking that knowledge of using, like, Kasami bracers, because I didn't have Kasami bracers forever. I don't think I did the Kazan stun lock until first time last year, maybe? With a non-force, for example. I think my RACast on stream was the first time I went for that stun lock. I tried, like, other methods to do it in single player, don't get me wrong. Like, I did the drill launcher attempts with HuCast, for example. So there's definitely, like, other things I pursued at the time. But in terms of just, like, exploring basic techs for multiplayer outside of Force, I think last year touched upon that a bit more. So Hunter, I think I'm getting a little better at. But to, like, take it from where I'm at now to where I need to be requires me to be using Parasitic Gene Flow. And basically being 1 HP all the time, everywhere, always. Since it is very useful, the damage is kind of hard to contest. Like one-shotting Baranzas and killing Sinnohs before they land. Like a really coordinated team, especially with freeze traps, can just kind of mow everything down. So we're at the point where, like, we have at least most of the people that play on stream at least have like a mix of S ranks. Some of which I helped attain, but most of them honestly from trading. I'm not gonna take full credit there. Still practicing being at 3 HP. Yeah, it's like, it's a very different feeling. And again, some of it just becomes like, it is so much easier to play HuCast when you're playing with like another HuCast and a RACast than if you're playing with like HuNeural or HuMar. Do you know what I mean? Because like sometimes you just need another person to freeze trap, unless you're looking to like die and retrap on purpose for some of the quests, or you have like a lot of enemies on different sides of the room that just can't get one trapped. Like this, like you could freeze one maybe, and maybe you could put a lingering track, and like maybe it'll work, but it's a lot of effort and a very different thought process than just one trap person is dedicated to one side of the room, the other person's trapping the other side of the room. A much easier dynamic when you have somebody as a backup. And it was kind of like that for me with Hucasil, where for a long time, like, I wanted to play with her, as I liked the look of the character, and I knew her stats were not as good as HuCast. And I kind of, for like the longest time, I was stuck in like the 120, 130 region, where I'm like, like she just can't quite combo kill. She's got traps, so she's not useless, but it's like such a struggle compared to being HuCast. And then like, multiplayer helped me a couple years ago on stream, where all of you basically pushed me to like the 150 to 160 region, and there is some magic level where all of that combined with very minor equipment upgrades, because she already had most of what she needed already, meant that she could just kill everything with Last Swan. Or now I have a Dark Flow, so she's able to just do like ridiculously good boss damage. Or like I'm doing episode 4 and she's able to kind of lock things down, and now that she is a V501, she can consistently paralyze with stuff like kunai and stuff like that. Read what chat has to say in a minute. Not to mention, got impensivate the way I will target and hope they target your allies more than you. Kind of. I think playing her in particular has kind of helped me learn to bait attacks. So like falls is just it's just playing the odds of where you think the target's gonna be. So I would say that's probably the most where I don't feel there's a lot of control. Like if everybody always goes center and then splits and then comes back to center, then it shouldn't matter which way people dodge. But ultimately some people just end up preferring a side, or they're out of position. That was a Zerking Mech comment. Oh, true. But it's like one of those ones where like you'll just kind of feel when your character is ready. Just because it's like, oh, suddenly when you start doing those high-level risky strats, oh my gosh, am I gonna kill with Foe? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Killed with Foe, it's HuMar! Hold on, chat. Round of applause. HuMar holding it down. Get out of here, Falls. Get out of here. Get hit by my like 650 MSD Foe. Get wrecked, Falls. Yeah, I'm flexing. Yeah, flex that arm. That's the fireball hand. I know. It's like, yes. There we go, chat. See, that's why you assign Foe to a button. Fireball! You never know. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 651. I knew it was terrible. But hey, every damage point matters. Diamate. Oh. No, I'm willing to humor the chat for one more run. You can't quit after the Foe on Falls. Like you probably should, but no. One more. Dango wants to jump in my place again if you still don't need me. Maybe. I was gonna say Hellcleave will stay. We could switch over to do an RT because it sounds like multiple people need RT. I'll probably bring in big damage, so I'm probably gonna bring in RACast. So I can create the game, and as long as somebody's a force, not on this game, we're gonna play one more TTF. But the one after that, we're gonna do some RT. So Dango, if you want to hop in for Hellcleave slot, you join in that one. There we go. Yeah, you got some time, Dago. You got at least 10. If you need to do other stuff, you got some time. I was gonna say, well, you got another 30 PDs now, so I know you got more. Yeah, I really like RACast into RT. I think he's my favorite class. Just every single boss is weak to bazooka. It's like wild. Like just every boss can get bazooka, and then like the ones that don't, you Heaven Striker and still do excellent charge Vulcan damage. So it's just win-win. Wouldn't mind Ramar, I guess, in the same scenario. Curiosity, does this work better? About the same. Interrupt there. There we go. I did the risky sacrifice because I felt like the other hits were just not gonna work. Ooh, skill diff. Nice, right near the mine material. How convenient. Do both of those. Yeah, I've been preferring a lot of yellow ID, RT. I don't know if that's like technically the best. I do like if we're gonna do like specifically Olga Flow. I like blue ID more because we do the blue ID seabed into RT, which is I think better than just doing RT. But at the same time, sometimes I just really don't feel like having the map open. It's just one of those ones where I just don't feel like dealing with random maps sometimes. Even though that's like technically the best, I just don't want to. So if I'm doing that, you know, I'm willing to do like Viridian just to get LNK from boss, etc. Or yellow ID, just as solid drops across. Nice, if I hold right and then go like a little bit down and then a little bit right, is that good enough? No. That's pretty far off, actually. Okay. Oh well. I mean, at least we went in the sort of right direction. That's what matters. Yeah, one downside about the yellow ID versus blue ID. Yellow ID doesn't get the V502 or V501 extra chance from doing the seabed. Oh, speaking of Parasite Genie Flow. So yellow's not bad throughout, as I said before. Just like it for value. Like, technically there's other IDs that can do it, but like, I think we had a discussion before. Like, I'm not really excited to do... Like, pink and orange can technically do it, but do I normally do a run of that over, like, a Viridian? Where I could get, like, a much stronger rare versus, like, a more situational Vivian for pink? Like... So it's like, I'll play it if somebody makes it, don't get me wrong, but... I just know that yellow has, like, the dumbest box drops on top of having, like, just solid drops in general. Although I guess to some extent, pink ID is also kind of stupid with box drops. It is just a shame that, like, the best part of pink ID is just not available there, so that always kind of sours the experience. You're like, oh, I can't get Lame to Argent in this quest. Do you know how much better this would be if they could have Lame to Argent in this quest? Man... I can't believe we're still on the Tekken soundtrack. There's a lot of songs in this soundtrack. Just so chat is aware, it's like we're like there's like 130 something. We're gonna be here a while. Jeez. Oh, my targets got deleted. There we go. We got the upbeat music as we murder everything. How tonally appropriate. So yeah, I guess that'll be the first RT of the year. I don't think we did it during Christmas event. Even though it wasn't rare item up, we'll probably still get something decent. My goal is to get like a really stupid box drop on yellow. I think we talked about this before. I think I can't remember if Temple in RT is 1 or 2. I ran one to show you what it was. Oh, was that this year? That's fair. I couldn't remember, because I don't remember hard grinding it, that's why. Most of that was, like, to me last year. But that makes sense. Hello, goofy music. I remember having very long discussions on whether or not it was worth having 3 people with Mag Blast or just 2 people with Mag Blast and 2 people adding. And then the damage cancel stuff kind of messed up those conversations to some extent. Just because now you don't really need as high of a boost either. That definitely goes to just as quick as you could do it. Kind of wild, this character almost leveled again. Yeah, we'll have a 2025 lineup Olympics. And thou line up the best. Get out of here, turret. Oh. Killed it just as it hit me. Oh, now we're going into the ending themes. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna hold forward. See what happens. Where is it gonna face me? So I'm still holding forward. Will I turn to face the boss? Find out, chat. Moment of truth. Oh, see, that time I was actually facing the right way already. Interesting. Maybe if I'm holding forward during the cutscene, it automatically moves me before. Because I don't physically see myself turn when I gain control again. Maybe that's the trick and why I don't normally see it. Because with the force, I'm holding forward usually. That's probably why it hasn't happened before. Whereas the HuMar, I just put down the controller because I don't care. I'm not doing anything, so I'm not attacking. This is starting to make more sense to me in context. Like, I see. Checks out. Ouch. Oh, I got greedy. Should've just done heavy attack there. I like that I'm like 100% more scared of Deldies and TTF than like half the enemies. I'm like, they move so fast in multiplayer. I'm like, every other enemy, it's just like I could bait them out. They just barely move your speed. The other Deldies are like, meow. Just like, leave me alone. Like, get off of me. Stupid speed demons. Player error. I gotta say, I don't think I'm familiar with most of the ending themes either. Ouch. Have been bodied. Let's see, final RT of the day. What will we get is the question. Well, Darkfalls is about to get a ton of bullets. Let's see what we get in return. We'll trade you charged mech to face. Or red ring. Okay. at that. Look at that ice resist paying off. Look at that, chat. I didn't die. I got reduced to like 150 or something, but important thing is I didn't explode. So I'm gonna have to take a safety heal here. Walk forward, charge ray gun, charge Vulcan. Ooh, out of range, but just a little bit. Heartbreaker. Oh! Forward! I don't think I got the kill though. I think somebody else forward. But I did put in some damage. I was like one FOE from killing. Damn. HuMar, I was about to twin blaze it. Yeah, I was gonna say. Do whatever you want. Do like 5 damage to it. Disrespect the boss. Oh man. So sadly, no red ring today. But positive news, lots of experience. I'm sure Hellcleave is happier to get closer to 180. These. I am shocked I got that much mag invincibility with that synchro. Ooh. Well, glad you got the ATP needed to unlock your true power. Setup's not too bad. Hello Murphy, hope you're doing well. We'll be catching you probably on Monday based off your comments. Where we'll be playing pretty much from about 3 to late night. We'll be sure to get a lot of games with you if you got it all set up by then. Yeah, I'm like half a boss from leveling again. Not a bad feeling. Anyway, let's go to another yellow ID character. I mean, in theory, I could play RT with this character. Do I want to do that? Hell no. There's like, no way am I doing RT as a HuMar. Listen, chat, I'm willing to try many things. That is not one of them. Like, Listen, he can have his place in TTF. RT. It's Tankist time. So I'm gonna host this yellow ID. As long as we have somebody applying some level of buffs, we'll be fine. This character damage is stupid. Let's see. I mean, if chat is really desperate, I could technically host as a force, but I'd super prefer not to play force in episode 2. Is Force and RT just buff and debuff? Yeah, they're really boring. If you have a Raw Marl, I would 1000% prefer Raw Marl. I'll tell you why. Cannon Rouge damage is actually real. If I had a yellow ID Raw Marl, I would bring her in. Yeah, the reason why I think I have Raw Marl need to switch gear, no worries. Using a Heavenly and a Centurion? Fine. Oh, I'm not at max ATP without it. Oh, that's so sad. I understand why I did it, but it is what it is. I mean, he's already wielding V101, V502 Red Ring. And it's like, gee, do you have Cannon Rouge? Yeah, you do. Even his A-Beast chat? 20% A-Beast? There's my 25 hit Heaven Striker too. That's gonna be fun. So I guess what we'll do a couple RTs. Then I think next time we go to play, I forgot to look up what character I did to basically spear the Baran's launcher. I'm assuming I did it with the Phonuman. I still don't remember which one. Because there's a couple characters I did solo. No, HuMar has all my monster part stuff. I could have done it with Ziggy, or I could have done it with Static Thick. That's who I'm thinking I probably did it with. And I probably did it more than once because I was paranoid I would forget who it was. Because I knew that I wouldn't remember. That's the problem with having too many characters. Like, which one arbitrarily did certain flags in solo? Who knows? I don't remember. So, I'll double check. Hopefully my videos are titled appropriately for me to determine. Or if somebody remembers what character I was of my many, many, many characters. I can tell you it was not a hunter, because I would not do that with a hunter. So I can rule those out, like, instantly. I feel like it would be RAMAR, literally my RAMAR, RAMARL, or those two forces. Yeah. But the thing is like with Ogaflow, you don't need to have really high levels of lore to debuff the boss, as we found out. Like, when the boss is off-screen and above you, Zalore still reaches with everybody but the HuMar. So I feel like episode 2 was the biggest joke. Big prank on HuMar. Where his one claim to fame of debuffing does not work on that boss. It's too far. It's so sad. Everybody else can debuff while it's in the sky. He can't. Actually sad. So sad. Well, the thing is with shifted D-band is, for the most part, it's definitely useful to have early. But if we're just like all RACast, or like 3 RACasts and a HuCast, I also don't think it really matters, right? Because we're gonna save our Mag Blast for the final boss. So where we would lose the most time for not having shifted D-band, we'll have shifted D-band for that boss anyway. It's just kind of like one of those things where it doesn't matter as much. The Trax RACast looks like your RACast son. Oh no. Yeah, I am big bulk with this character. And again, you can see I went for a more normal face versus like the shark heads. I tried. He's not my body type preference for the robots. So I'm willing to do the run with almost anything, I'll be honest with you. And Canon Rouge I trust. Listen, Canon Rouge is going to be putting in the work. But yeah, shifted D-band from RAMARL is good enough. I think I was talking about it before. Need to replace the footstep sound font for RACast. I should eventually see how to do that. I'm aware that it could be done, I've just never tried. I know somebody replaced it with a squeaka, 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 squeaka every time you walk. It's just actually horrendous. See that? We call that the VR check. The episode 2 knowledge check right at the start. Everybody's like, where do I learn? Where do I turn? Where do I go? The panic is real. Square stuff sounds amusing. Okay, first and foremost, Chad, I'm letting you know, I am not helping you with these waves. I am going on a magical journey for boxes, and nothing can stop me from checking boxes on yellow ID. Like, listen, I know how stupid yellow ID drops are. Boom, 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 every time you walk. These are for the chat there. Ooh, I like this song. See, this is where I want to have like a comparison. So we're gonna do a couple runs in this session, I think, with the without the Baran's launcher, but I want to try that same wave with Baran's launcher very soon. Or hold out. Like, see how that guy moved instantly? Stuff like that. I want to understand why they're able to act out. Sometimes it's like, you should at least do the shakes. I like how this is part of challenge mode. Had the lava scream. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Nice fireball to hit the Rappy. There we go. Just rub against the wall. Oh. Wait, what? It must have spooked on somebody. Wait, no, how did that work? Wait, what? How did I get the item from the Rappy before it ran? Did it run on somebody's screen? Chat saw that. I was like, wait a minute. Definitely magic. What sorcery is this? Anyway, it's time to Cannon Rouge. So yeah, this is also why, like even though you do lose some damage from not having shift to 30, if you have a Cannon Rouge and you're raw moral and RT, listen, that's all you need. You only need one gun the whole playthrough. Maybe charge Vulcan for final phase of Olga Flow. Otherwise, just oops all Cannon Rouge. Oh, we got teleporting boss today. Okay, time to lay in some power shots as it comes across. Oh, that extra hit percentage actually matters. So wild. So with just 2 Cannon Rouges, we did a third of the boss's health before it even went into its main phase. So just imagine 3 Cannon Rouges, or like 3 Cannon Rouges and a fourth. How stupid it is. It's just so wild how unfair it is. So like, HuCast has the dominance on most of the gameplay. I think this is RACast world. You don't even have to let the enemy hit the raft at any point. Just kill him off screen. Oh, glitch Barbara again. Come on. Hate that. True, there is 3. I was thinking from the standpoint of like being wielded by RACast, but yeah, technically true. Like 3 RACast Cannon Rouges. Oh, so disgusting. We've come close on stream before, killing the boss before it could do anything. I think if we actually speared up, we could kill that boss before it does anything. Come on, line up Olympics. Yeah, let's try to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. Walk across. There we go. I think that's right. Like we get to perfect the art of winding up because we have like an eternity to do it. Oh, episode 2, you're not respectful of our time. Be slightly misaligned, we'll see. Maybe that'll count? Oh, I was slightly off. I had to take a small step in where it's boo, I failed. And then I like that I don't even like unequip my Cannon Rouge at any point during this run. Like, you definitely should have at least one person using Charge Vulcans here to kill like the Barans, etc. But no, I'm just gonna be going oops all Cannon Rouge, like boink. So dumb. See, the only one that I find amusement, I think, is in this room. If I could do the freeze trap, hit the switch, or next room, I mean, freeze trap, hit the switch, and also hit everything else, I'm gonna be super happy. Oh, I'm going to be first in this room. Listen, I'm setting up for it. So I have to touch the center of the room to spawn them. Then I need to put my back pretty close to the wall on the left. And then I need to put the freeze trap between me and the target. So this. Yeah, that's so classy. That feels so good. I don't even think it saves time. But thanks for sticking around, Murphy. I just love doing that. We call that a positional flex. Where my one shot will hit the trap and kill the dub chips and freeze the fan arms. Tell that fan arm to get wrecked. Speaking of get wrecked. Got him. Oh, I didn't turn around. Game, please. I definitely held down before I shot. I didn't wait long enough, I think. But there's our Daylight Scar chance. Which is also pretty funny to get Daylight Scar there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so sadly, like, this boss can't be debuffed, so... So those things where the Force Head does, like, literally nothing in this fight, and it's so bad. So even if they would have saved maybe some time on the Worm boss with 3 RACasts, they lose a lot of time here. Oh, I have invincibility. I don't have to worry about anything, never mind. Unfair, much dude. Like, you're not doing any other attack. Get down here, mister. Yeah, hit me for damage. Build my meter. I need meter. Go ahead, land on me. I need more meter. No, land on me. How dare you not land on me for more damage? Right, chat? How dare you? Crush me like episode 1 dragon would. Anyway. I could technically hell, but I prefer ATP. I'm gonna be doing the ATP version of this run, just to guarantee that I have it. The normal heavy is good enough to kill at this point. All I gotta do is build meter. Tango said, "What is this?" Oh no. You mean the song or what we're fighting? Rid of these. Disca. Yeah, the Mahu. Sadly, I wish the card weapons were just a little better. I remember getting excited on original GameCube, like, oh wow, I found a new weapon type you can't get at the shop. Then I tried it, does like no damage. It's like, wow, that wasn't worth it. If it did its damage based off of MST, it would have been amazing. 80 native Disca is crazy. Ooh. Chat queens that up. Go to the middle. I think this is a quest where you don't need like a ton of freeze trap until you go to Seabed. Or I just don't really see a purpose in using them, for example, in the beach or like most areas in Temple. You can use them, but it's like they're just gonna die anyway. Whereas, like, there's actually problem enemies. Seabed, it's like, yeah. Freeze them so they're not teleporting into another madness. I was thinking of the difference of being, like, a HuMar versus, like, the RACast tier. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the hidden passageway. I would let chat farm the other enemies. Probably gonna get hit on purpose here to build meter. Although, I didn't really let him hit me. I should let this guy hit me. Hit me again. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that. Your contribution to my PB blast gauge is welcome. Now perish. Right, chat? What a fool. Now I'm at 61 meter. Do a safety try, mate. Those that are watching, just remember when you fight this boss, don't move. Then you look right. And you shoot this boss with so many bazookas, it won't know what to do. Might be grabbing a 40 Guardiana for you to play around with. I think I found one with like 25 hit. It was okay. But 40 could be interesting. Look at the look how much health the boss has lost. It barely got to do anything. It's already almost a third down. One shot, 1/3. Correct. Look at it. It's gonna die. Oh, we're so close to killing it. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Chat. Round of applause. Brought to you by Cannon Rouge. Damn, Ranger broken. Yeah, no interesting weapons there, sadly. No interesting weapons there. Oh, you actually did get a Galatine. Congratulations, Dango. Did it come with machine or anything fun on it? Galatine is kind of wild. Leading shots feels amazing. Oh. Like, that fight right there is why Ranger is OP in this quest. Just like Hunters would be like waiting for it to land, and it's like, no. It's not even gonna shoot a tornado. It's actually unironically already dead. Like it's over. 15 A beasts and 20 mech. Okay. That sounds like perfect Vault Up fodder. Yeah, machine for Vault Up kind of nice. We're gonna say no to that. Oh yeah, I forgot these could drop Sandbas. That's another weapon I don't think I've ever seen drop for me. I don't think I own one. I don't want to buy one, but it's just one of those ones where I just want to say, I saw it drop once. This thing's in my way. Yeah, like, walking up and dark flowing that sounds wild to me. I couldn't imagine wanting to do that. Yeah, I'm just rebuilding my meter here. I'm a little under where I want to be meter-wise. And I think it's because we just have so much DPS on the team. I just physically can't hit enough shots. So I think I'm going to have to walk into this chainsaw to build meter. Because I'm not even at 80 still, which is kind of wild. It means our team DPS is very high, given how much we did to the bosses. I'm gonna run into it probably one more time without losing too much time for the team. Three, two, one, freeze trap, and shoot. I'm gonna shoot this for meter. This is it before. I'm actually surprisingly low. We're coming up to a room where if we have Twin Blaze, we could Twin Blaze. Otherwise, we'll be spamming a lot of freeze traps. With no particular rhythm. Oops, somebody's already there. That works. I actually do need to build up meter here. So I will be shooting these. Yeah, that just sounds wild to me. I couldn't imagine trying, because I mean, Gal Griffin Tornado is the closest target, so it's like, that's so scary. I would not want to do that, knowing that it will be targeting me with the thing that will kill me instantly. Kind of wild. Yeah, I still don't have enough meter. I guess that's the downside of our team comp. Our damage is good, but actually, ironically, too good. I'll wait for team to open that. There we go. That means I'm probably gonna have to walk into a chainsaw. I don't really want to boost since I'm so close. I know I could probably get to like 94 just by attacking here. I'll go for the secret room. I'm trying to think hell is really unnecessary. No, it really... It helps when you already have 100 meter. But you really don't need it for this quest, to be honest with you. Like, it helps if you're not at max level, and I would agree, it's definitely faster. But when you're playing with, like, all max ATP, I don't know if I'm entirely sold on the benefits. Because it's like... If you hell in such a way that people can still get 2 mag blasts, it doesn't matter. But if you, like, over hell, you're not building any meter, and then nobody else is building meter, so you end up wasting a lot of time with the chainsaws. Because I think we talked about this before. Like, the goal is to be there at, like, under the 20-minute mark, where the boss is. So, like, I can afford to get hit, like, a couple more times here. So I just have to get chainsawed basically once, and I'm set up. Which is exactly where I want to be. So I know I'm like maybe 4 meter off of where I want to be normally. And so I'd like to have 100 entering this room if I'm going full ATP. So I know all I have to do is just get hit once, which is a very, very small time loss. Or I just kill the enemy here and not worry about it. Yeah, like I build up meter, went through. So it's like, it pretty much lines up. As long as at least 2 people have it, we should be fine. And I think I heard somebody get it. I know I have it. So I got twins. Say using. This boss is gonna get absolutely dunked. Oh, we're on the final song of Tekken. So even with the buffs, it's still gonna be under 20 minutes. So we did fine, chat. Like that's my target goal. We still have like 20 seconds of leeway. That's usually we lose it on Gal Griffin if we're gonna lose it somewhere. Make sure to equip your Heaven Striker if you got it. Walk forward. Do at least 3 specials and then swap into your Charge Vulcans. Or if you're feeling spicy, you would just only special and believe. Just be honest with you. It can work. I've seen it work, but you gotta believe. I have a hit Heaven Striker, so maybe this will work. If you're RACast, I would definitely do it. RACast, I would definitely do it as well. So I'm going to be doing specials and watch how much damage the boss is dealt before it's targetable. Just make sure if you're RACast, there's a lure first. Yeah, there we go. Wow, actually dumpstered. So we did at least 6,000 before the boss was visible for a hunter. To give you an idea of like how unfair that is. We just make the number we have to hit so much lower. Dango says they're moral support, but we're gonna need you on this boss right here. This is where we want you to wait a little bit and then murder them. Yeah, that 25 hit on the Heaven Striker makes a really big difference. You're very likely to land at least 1 hit with just a little bit of bonus. Wait a little bit. Goodbye. Poor boss. You died to the final theme in Tekken 7. Rest in peace, Olga Flow. May we rob you of your sword, aka the only reason we came here.
Dead already?
There you go. Well done, team. Yeah, the only other tactics I really do are like when we're in the room where the Sinnoh Blue descends from the ceiling. Not the first time, but later on when it's like Sinnoh Blue, lots of Rico boxes in the sky, Sinnoh Blue. I like to put a freeze trap near the first pillar and freeze them through there while fighting the other Rico box. That's like my only other time save. like that's about it. Otherwise, I think we showed off everything I normally do on the run. Because I like that I can still kill the Rico box and freeze the Sinnoh, so by the time I'm done with the box, I do it. I got anti-paralysis. It was kind of disappointing there. It is what it is. Damn, Gabarded. The air conditioning is real. Then go playing with Galatine. I mean, Galatine's single target damage is very high. It sadly doesn't hit multiple parts like Excalibur, but Spirit Special does mean that it can do some crazy damage for HuMar. Be like, bonk. Yeah, the timer's fixed now, Dango. It's always at max power. So it's actually, like, good now. I think we talked about it last year in particular. But yeah, for a long time, it used to be based off a beat. The color is still based off a beat, but the damage no longer is. So that ATP is consistent. Do I want to bring anything with me? I could bring my Hells. But honestly, I was kind of fine as is. I mean, I should probably a Twin Blade? Maybe? Nah, you know what? I don't care. Chat, whatever, actually. This is fine. So what should we listen to next, Chad, for soundtracks? Because we're like 2 minutes, I think, from the end of this song. You know what? I can think of a soundtrack we haven't heard in a while. Back up slightly. I might play this game again on stream, the soundtrack we're listening to. I like that most of the song names are JoJo references. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Those wondering what the soundtrack is, if they've not heard this before, it is Loop Hero's soundtrack. As I said before, I'm greeding for the boxes. Listen, you cannot stop me from making those box checks. I want them so bad. Okay, time to take out a more serious weapon. My shots, so this will hit. But that doesn't kill by itself. Good to know. They tried. They're frozen. Like, hello, freeze trap. Poor Rappies. They get up only to be tortured more with gunshots and freeze. back. Rip teammate. Man, that damage is insane. Oh, the other one swung at me. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were going to target the other player. I got baited. Cannon Rouge time. Hopefully we get the nice one where they end up staying on the right side. I wonder if they're ever going to fix this boss. I am shocked they have left the boss in like this for so long. Like, is it like, at this point, is it actually Sega behavior that they've left it in for, like, years at this point? Because don't tell me they don't know about Barbaray. There's no way they don't know Barbaray is, like, ultra glitchy. I don't believe chat. Now that was a lot of damage. See, look at that damage that time. We almost 50% health the boss. Yeah, Monster Reader also likes to break on this boss. It's kind of annoying. It's because I think one of the parameters it uses to track the Barbaray shell is, I think, potentially based off of position, because it just fluctuates way too much to be a health value. So you'll see it in like the 9-digit shenanigans as it like flickers between millions of numbers. So I think it's inappropriately tracking something as a monster part that isn't. Sort of like how right now there's like 3 parts that are invincible. There's usually one that just goes like wild on the number reader if you look at it, which is not normal behavior. So I think it has to do with them mismapping it. I think that's an okay lineup. If I'm slightly to the right with my angle, I think that's okay. I think Dango's in the... If he's also lined up straight and not angled, I think Dango is the best spot. I'm jealous of the Dango lineup. He's too good. Hoping to redeem myself on the Olympics here. Ooh, I am slightly angled right, which is what I was looking for. Well, am I dead center? Damn, I'm dead center. Redemption. It's those small things in life. My controller, oof. So sorry, Dango. You look good in the positions, but yeah, still some twitches. Yeah, I would recommend if the monster reader breaks, just reset for people that encounter it. For people that are watching this and want to know how to fix it. It won't fix itself by itself. You literally have to restart, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not shooting that. You can shoot it if you want to. Listen, I'm gonna be first in the next room. That's my only goal. If I realize I can't be first, I'll shoot that, but I'm gonna go like right here into boom, got him. Such a satisfying shot. Does it save time? Probably not. Do I like doing it? Yes. That's all that matters. So we're gonna line up a little bit with the door here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot, switch. Oh, no Lava's Cannon. Rip Lava's Cannon chance from Del Saber there. Oops. Uh-oh, is my controller sensitivity too high? Is that what's happening here? Is that why I'm getting weird twitches every now and then? I've had that happen with Joy to Key a few times now, where it doesn't quite acknowledge that I need to have a threshold? Let's find out, chat. Yep. I feel better now. It's not all player error. There's literally 0% dead zone, which is kind of wild. And also unplayable. I don't know why. I feel like Joy to Key's been dropping that for me lately. So if that is starting to become a thing that can't be fixed, maybe I will try redoing this on Steam layouts. I know a million people have asked me how to do it on Steam. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like touching it once it's already working. Oh yeah, hit me for more damage. Yeah, punish me. Just like... I need to take more PP blast damage, please. Okay. That's a lot of damage I took there. Nice. Saves me time later. Okay, land on me again. Nice heal timing. That was great heal timing, whoever did that. Assuming Raw Marl did it. And it wasn't Star Atomizer tomfoolery. Oh, I got hit. Yes! That time I got struck. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now we're like way ahead in meter compared to last time. Excellent. So I should hit 100 without needing to do the chainsaw stuff. Something that would do more damage. Ooh. 50 hit Disca, no special. Oof. That hurt the soul. I don't know who dropped it. I'm assuming somebody dropped it. That hurt. What a waste. Damn. I'm like, I feel like it wasn't. Like, based off of position, it's like, no way. No way that was my item drop. I don't believe it. Keep pushing them a little out of range. I need to remember if I do heavy attacks, I gotta move closer. I'm already at 54 meter, which is a pretty good spot to be in. Not bad. That ends up back here. Here we go. Too shabby. So I'm willing to do maybe one more of these. This quest tends to take a while. So it's like, spending an hour on RT is probably good enough, honestly. If it didn't have so much waiting, I wouldn't mind the quest. The one of many storm wands. Probably freeze them because I don't really want to get double hit like that. That's fine, you can Brick-Bowie me. That was a game please moment. I love my Vulcans missing my trap, by the way. Twice. Oh, PSO, you're so full of jank. That feeling when, like, 6 bullets go towards the target and 0 of them hit a trap. It's like, listen, I could shoot these little insects, but man, my own trap, impossible. Oh, PSO. found red ring. Nice, nice. Poor Gal Griffin. This boss is like so easy in RT, and it's so terrible in challenge mode. It makes me so sad that the disparity in power you have while fighting this boss. Like actual nightmare fuel in challenge mode. Oh, I'm dead. Rip me. I got pinned against the wall. I wasn't paying attention. On the plus side, though, I did get hit by Tornado, which is really good at building Photon Blast because it does lots of little incremental damage. Yeah, the only boxes worth opening are the ones with weapons. I shot that one by accident. Wanted that one. That box is also worth opening sometimes. Okay, let's go back to this. I like that they added the heart of items. It's just like a little bit of hard to get rares sprinkled into RT for yellow. The 78 Photon Blast, not bad. Huh? The other one teleported in already? Oh, he must have, I was gonna say, he had to have teleported, because I'm like, there's no way. I put the freeze trap down, I'm like, listen, even if he's in the air, that would have worked. I was like, oh, he must have teleported already. Oh, well. Go ahead and do this. I don't feel like fighting them. I'm gonna call that other people's problems. Yes, this is a great chance to build some meter with Dango. Hello, bomb at my feet. Ooh, I almost got deleted by that little Rico. You like that, chat? Well, now I definitely have enough meter. Right, chat? After that, look at that. 94. Damn. Rico bot, the real monster. It's like Gal Griffin can kill me sometimes, because, you know, HP's jank in this game. Rico bot, 100%. It's always gonna kill me. I'm just gonna cease existing upon this mortal plane. As soon as the buzzsaw comes out, it's over. I think somebody clipped me last time dying at full health as RACast with D-Band on. Just getting actually one-shot by solo Rico unit. It's too OP. Okay, so I'm hovering at 97 meter, which is where I normally like to be at. So essentially I'll be using a lot of charge shots to make sure I don't get it too early. I'd like to pop it right as we go into the final room, but before then it's not too bad. So I'm just gonna spam a lot of freeze traps and eventually it'll work. Okay, there we go. Goodbye. Build a little bit of meter here, so the next time I combo I should get it. Let them build meter if they need it there. While also getting box checks. This is what I was talking about before. So, like, I know it's gonna... Oh, never mind. Can't do it because somebody walked past it already. I think maybe it still works. Oh, it still works. I take that back. It still worked. I'm like, I know when it spawns. I'm just thinking, like, okay, if somebody goes past it, could you still do the freeze trick on him? I guess if you just believe in the timing, it works. I'm at 99 meter, I think. So I can activate it anytime that I want. So I probably don't want to activate it in this room if I can avoid it. I'll use charge, which is kind of like using hell. I didn't trust myself to get past that laser cannon, to be honest with you. I probably could have made it, but I'm like, no. No faith. Wow, I think we're getting there pretty early, because we're not even at 18 minutes and we're already in the final room. That is a good sign. All I have to do is shoot one target at some point before I go to the next room, and I should have the invincibility I need. Not too bad. I'll also use Cannon Rouge for this box check. Nothing as always. Maybe one day I'll get rewarded for doing that box check. Okay, so I do have invincibility. Hopefully we don't spend too much time here. Now I get kind of free kills on the Sinnohs. I don't have to time the chainsaw. Thank you, invincibility. Well manipulated, chat. I love that invincibility so much. It lets me do whatever. So good. So yeah, now we're activating before the 19-minute mark, so I think we cleared it faster, question mark? Last time I think we were at like 19 when we were starting it, so I think we were here even faster than before. So that is at least 30 seconds, I want to say, faster. It's poor boss. Might be dead at the 21-minute mark, even with the cinematics delaying. Yeah, you can see I have a 118% chance of landing the third hit, even as a RACast. Obviously, RAMARL will be like having a 20-hit Heaven Striker comparatively, but combine the two and shenanigans happen. So a high-hit Heaven Striker might be able to just special, even on like a RACast, and just completely defeat that boss before it's visible, if everybody has it. Especially with 79 Shifta. I mean, that damage boost is insane. Poor boss. I guess it tried. It tried a little bit.
I'm a ghost.
Indeed, they are a ghost. Well done, team. Level, nice. Oh, they died at... Hey, the timer's still ticking up. Hey, they died before the 21-minute mark. You lied to me, timer. I saw that. It said 20:59 before I had control. Yeah, I was gonna say, you lied. Such a liar, timer. We are not taking 21 minutes, 20 seconds. You're showing us how much time you're wasting of ours before you teleport us out of here. Right, chat? Shenanigans. Is it really waiting a whole 30 seconds to teleport us? Why? Actual madness. Alright. I guess I could do one more. That's my limit of RT. At least it rolls back. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, that was some nonsense. Like, I can't help they're asleep at the wheel with the timer. So, final RT. And then let me know, chat, what you'd like to do after that. I'm willing to do something for like another hour. Like, I don't even bother with B502 in this quest. I just don't care. Just like, listen, I need to build ATP. I don't want to get hit by chainsaws repeatedly. I do find it funny right now my frozen shooter is less accurate than my bazooka. I will give Imperameter a couple minutes. Then I might take a small break after this just to rehydrate. So I have finished everything else off up here. Oh no, Hell Club is here. Hello, Hell Club. Sorry, what is this emotion? Is this like an apology bow? Is that what that is? That's what we call Oakley's fans. Oh no. We're part of the Hell Club. Jump in my mag feeding game after this so I could give you this Guardiana. Oh no. At some point I want to play around with Galwind on stream. I feel bad. Like, I made a big deal out of it last year, but then I was like thinking about it this year and I was like, I don't think I actually showcased me doing anything with it. Which is not true. I did do things with it. I just don't think I filmed it. So I should probably stream at some point. Practicing with Galwind. I was doing it to experiment specifically with episode 4 invincibility triggers, but in theory I could also use it in episode 1. So that way I could just be completely invincible and doing whatever I want. What a view. Well, if I'm in a room that's like ruins, for example, or I'm looking to just deal with Barans, not the worst ever. I have 50 hit you could borrow. Oh no. Freeze it for the team. Look at me. I'm the support character. Yeah, the other thing I don't think I've ever received still is a Gaigui body, which makes sense, because if you think about it, how often do I play episode 2 and fight Gaigui? That's not Sky ID. It's like the number of games went from like, oh, you played like 10,000 games to, oh, you played maybe 1,000 games to, oh, like 10 games. Just like the scope narrowed very rapidly. I was like outside of like Phantasmal World when I'm messing around. I can't think of a quest that I would play that would also give me that. So technically we did Gaigui body runs. Not that I want to spend anything on it. But it's kind of wild to think, like, if you're talking about base PSO, like, not being able to add hit percent, potentially, to enemy parts. Like, what a waste. Right? Because all that requires stuff like photon crystals, which I don't think were a thing in base PSO. So sad. Like all that work and then just never used. Oh, Ancient Saber. All zeros. It bodes well for future drops. Oh, that's where I got my Judo 1977. I was trying to remember where I got some of these items. I think there was Gallon Shopping GameCube. I remember getting that because you had to get like the plus version. I think. I don't know the Dreamcast version how it works. I don't play Dreamcast, but I know there was like the episode 1 and 2 plus that came with quests. I thought Gallon Shop was in there. Like 130 ATP off, 5 AT off for CR. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Aiming failed. Oh, we're already doing insane damage to this boss. Poor boss. Ooh, boss actually did a lot of damage to me. Thanks. Some PV gauge. That's good it didn't break. Just gonna walk in circles. What can it do to me? Come on. Don't give us the glitch. Give us the good one. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, no glitch. Boss is super dead. Goodbye. Boss is unironically already dead. It just doesn't know it. Yeah, there you go. Give us more pot shots. Yeah, give me more meter. You could seize groups of lilies. Interesting. Never just a 50 hit, but made to play with since really besides ER, BL, SP to play, not really anything else uses the roll percentages on. Not feeling in love with my position, but I'll take it. So Bringer's Rifle, Baran's Launcher, SP. I'm gonna put hit percentage on my SP blade. Just optimize the HuMar further. And the HuCast. You know what, that passes. I didn't have to re-angle, so I'll count that as a win. Dango responsibly using Vulcan, me irresponsibly just bringing Cannon Rouge everywhere because I don't care. I believe in you, team. You got this. Alright, chat. Go, team. Story Wolf, bye. Alright, since I'm so far ahead, I will take a shot here and help the team. There comes a time I have to sometimes care. Like, gotta do a little bit. Gotta touch this. Touch this. Put a freeze trap here. Got him. So satisfying. It's my favorite freeze trap in the game. Because the thing is if you put the freeze trap where the pan arms is, it actually will not let you hit the dub switch. Just for chat clarity, there's a reason I do that. So I don't have to shoot 2 shots. Yeah, there we go. I felt in my heart I was lined up. I'm sure there's a certain number of steps or a visual cue for where you can shoot it, but you shooting that wall, it's all in the heart, chat. There's no memorization. I just go, yeah, this feels right. Just take a shot. Oh, PSO, you're so funny. Okay, fine. I'll responsibly charge Vulcan the Barans. Only briefly. Enjoy that brief moment of responsibility. Anyway, back to Cannon Rouge. Aw, invincibility? Boo. Isn't this also one of the few times where I'm like, damn, I have mag synchro. Maybe I shouldn't actually feed my mag to fix it. I actually just want to get hit by the dragon over and over. There you go. Land on me. Do like 800. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You do it. Now land on me again. I think I gotta, like, avoid the first part, and then the second part will hit me. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm learning. I'm not learning where to walk during that cutscene, though. Boxes. Man, Heavenly TP is such a rip-off item. That is honestly just a total waste of a space of a unit. Like, could you imagine if it's like they could have saved space for other useful things? Like, could you imagine if Heavenly TP was a thing that actually reduced TP costs in addition to TP increase? Like, give it some actual legit purpose. Right? Like, only Adept does what Adept does in terms of all those things. So why isn't there another lower level component for that? Because otherwise it's like, cool, I get slightly more MST than Heavenly Mind, but Heavenly Mind gives me the ability to cast text for more damage and get access to things sooner. So why would I ever do Heavenly TP? Just one of those things. It's like it does some funny things, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, could you imagine if Heavenly TP added TP, but it gave you, like, the full effect of Adept? You're like, wait a minute. Like, wait, I can actually get I could get the equivalency of an Adept more than just, like, once a year. We did it, yeah. It's not like Adept still wouldn't be amazing at everything else, because it adds accuracy. Just saying. Missed opportunity. I am also sad that MST from weapons doesn't allow you to go over cap. That actually just makes no sense to me. Similarly, I kind of wish for, like, the techniques. I kind of wish for the techniques that you are allowed to go over your class cap. Can you imagine if you had, like, the level 4 techniques? You're playing Ramarl and suddenly you have access to, like, level 32 techs. HuMar would actually be able to debuff the final boss, Olga Flow. So nasty. There would have been a whole meta on, like, unit swapping. Alright, hold on, we're at the start of the mission. We gotta do quadruple god technique to get Shifta up. Get out of here, Xenos. I'm through playing around. Yeah, I was gonna say level 42 Shifta. I know in the later PSOs, they kind of rectify the issue with Shifta, where Shifta doesn't really do anything for MST users. That also is kind of a big whiff. Because I know, like, PSO 0, for example, has a lot of MST-based damage, and Shifta applies to MST. So if you're using a cane, you use MST and then that gets boosted. Imagine balancing the game around level 45 Shifta. They should. I was gonna say, imagine if they actually added rare enemies for every monster type. Or at least every area. We're missing out on opportunities like fighting Illest Gil. Can you imagine Uber Ilgil? Like, how unkillable thing would be? Like, oh yeah, just a 50k version of Ilgil. Don't mind me. Epsilon just gets renamed to Sigma. Holy version of Delta, that sounds terrible. Yeah, Just, it's over. He'll go with 4 times the defense. He'll gill, then instead of insta-death, it just constantly grants you full screen. It just spins around. It twirls its scythe, it just grants you. It just annoys you full screen all day. Miracle, but it's bullet hell, so miracle. Alright, that time I saw it spawn, so now if I put a freeze trap down, it should work. Oh, I froze the other one, but not the one I was looking to freeze. Whoops. I tried. I was not far enough down the ramp. I'm gonna just build some meter. Or if they chainsaw me, I'm gonna build a lot of meter, and then also probably die, in that order. Damn, team's fighting those Morphos. Probably need to get tagged here. Don't have enough meter. 86 is not... I mean, it's okay, but... Double Diamate and then walk into this chainsaw as well, with any meter. Oh, oops, I froze them in the air. Throw battery bombing their head to the music. Yeah, Loop Hero's got a really solid soundtrack. The downside to the game is that it's like you cumulatively build up, so it's like a rogue light. I always get the terms a little confused between light and like. Don't mind me, just gonna spam freeze traps. There we go. So every time I do the run, it's going to build up the town, which improves future runs. So if I started over, I'd have to clear the town. I wasn't a big fan of like the town management portion of that game, but I liked everything else. Mostly because like once you make a choice, it's locked in forever, as far as I know. I don't recall if there's a way to delete it. Or like if you put something down, you can't just like immediately replace it. It's going to cost a lot of resources. That's not like a loadout where you could just swap at will. I remember a lot of talk about like where to put things, and then by the time we beat the game, it wasn't really needed because I never filled up all the slots. I'm at 98 meter. That's not bad. Ooh, I accidentally power attacked there, but that's okay. I didn't get invincibility, so it wasn't a waste. Because getting invincibility here kind of sucks because there's just nothing to use it on between here and the next area. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. I was like, guilty light? No. Photon drop? Yes. I guess it's for the best if I had to go back for this, because I'll be slow getting into the item room. So it's likely I wouldn't get enough shots to gotten meter. Funny how that works out. I'd like to proceed out of this room. But I try not to defeat all the Rico boxes. I'm like, what's going on? I killed the box, so we didn't progress. Let's see, chat. Will I finally get anything of value from this box check? It's only seabed. It only should have good drops, but it never does. Just never does, chat. Disappointing every time. Look at that. All money, no items. Terrible. Rockmaniac says no. Yeah, it's true. But this box check sucks. Hope you're doing well. Also, I should probably help the team with the Sitto, given it killed somebody. A little bit. Maybe I should have said. I could not figure out where Frozen Shooter was on my menu. I deserve that. Deserved. Gotta go to the box room for sealed box drops. I don't want to go there. No, thank you. Spent enough time there. Ooh, 4 people had it. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Ogoflow. This is not necessary, but it is gonna be a very violent death for you. This is so unnecessary. Yeah, oh, we could win with like level 60 Shifta, level 81. Yeah, this is so over. I'm so sorry, Ogoflow, for the cruelty that is about to be witnessed on screen. I mean, I'm not gonna switch out of Heaven Striker at this point until second phase. If there's any point. I don't think the boss is gonna live long enough for it to matter. Yeah, it didn't. So unfair, chat. Like, I guess I'll go switch to Charge Vulcan for this.